Today is Halloween, and we are out here on the Oklahoma River. This is the Shields Bridge that we're under, and there's a train bridge very close to where we're at right now. It's a beautiful day to magnet fish. From where I'm standing, I can see a bobber just off the shoreline down here below me. So there's very high chances of catching lures and hooks with our magnet as we go through our fishing today. So here we go. I'm gonna make my way down.
You're going down?
Yeah, I'm gonna go down there.
What did you fall? You have to film this, but that's
Yeah.
scary.
There are a lot of rocks down here, so I'm gonna get
You okay?
No.
Hello! What the heck? Hi.
I do keep getting snagged on some of these rocks down here, but so far we haven't gotten them out. Or caught anything for that. Seriously, disturbed the rocks. I disturbed a bottle, like a water bottle or soda bottle or something. All up and disturbed me. Okay, so I came down here to the bottom of these rocks. Our audio is not great on the other cameras. You can see there's a bobber here, and there's a lot of trash. Looks like people have been hanging out down here, maybe fishing, doing other things possibly, and there's a yellow ball down there also. So it's definitely an area where people come. I dislodged through the rocks this water bottle down here. It just came bobbing up to the surface with my magnet. I'm going to try to keep my cell phone camera on to record the audio without my earbuds, because that did not work well at all. And hopefully we'll get some better audio now.
Please be careful.
What?
Be careful. Kiss my little shorts. I think you just dropped the cup in the water. Oh, just said it.
Now we moved over underneath the train. Might find railroad ties or those nails. You know what I mean. Apparently it's just a very white brain. Seems like a rock. We'll take a closer look at it later. Don't know what this is, but we'll bring it up and take a closer look at it on the camera later. I'm definitely caught on something right now. The danger of dragging it along with these rocks is that hitting those rocks could jar whatever it is loose. Hope it wasn't just a stick. I definitely felt whatever it was again, but I just can't seem to stay on it. With all these rocks here, I don't prefer the hook out either. Somebody's been fishing here. Some little piece of metal. Take a closer look at that when we do a red one too. I knew if I kept trying that one spot, I'd find whatever it was that I kept fishing. This looks like a piece of rebar, but it's got like a bullet head on it. We'll take a closer look at that in a bit too.
My ankles hurt really bad because I got a sticker and I'm like kind of bleeding. So,
You're bleeding?
yeah.
I can't hear you.
She's
Hold on.
bleeding.
Yeah.
Are you okay though?
Yeah.
Okay. Went down and pulled up a walking stick to help me get back up. This is that big piece of metal that I kept getting caught on down there. There was a spot, something sticking up out of the water,
Wait.
and I kept feeling
Okay, sorry.
like I was getting stuck on something there, but it kept coming loose. It's the only thing I was able to pull out. It looks like a piece of rebar. Can't quite tell if it's threaded. Looks like it might be on this end. If we see if I wipe away some of this dirt. Kind of looks like it might be threaded on that end, and this end has a big hex head, like it's a giant bolt of some kind. Also pulled out what looked like maybe a piece of Jiffy Pop. Maybe somebody was cooking some popcorn over a fire down here. Little handle with the round piece. It's corroded through enough though that it's not even intact anymore. And then lastly, this little piece here, don't quite know what that is, but at least it's not in the water anymore. And the shoreline was just absolutely littered with trash. It was all plastic. Unfortunately, I don't really have any way to pick up all that, haul it back to the car. These little metal things that we found, I certainly can. We took a short break to get a snack and head on over here to the Spooky Bridge, as my daughters call it. It's the bridge behind me. And as we pulled in with our car, we saw 3 kayakers come up the river here. Looks like the water's flowing that way. So I'm not sure where the best spot is yet, but we'll check it out. And I've never been here, so I'm just going to scope out the area and see where the best place is to magnet fish from. I think I found a good spot here. It's actually underneath the bridge, so you can hear when cars are driving over it. We'll be able to get the cameras close enough that you'll be able to pick up the audio real well without having to use any extra microphones. And it's just, you can see hanging from the support beams across the bridge, there's a lot of fishing lines. So a lot of people have been out here fishing and cast over and got hung up there. And who knows what kind of things might have fallen from the bridge and been repaired over time and just left here in the water. We'll get a chance to check that out. And then maybe some of the kayakers have come through and rusted here and dropped things in the water as well. And there's quite a bit of graffiti here on the wall behind me and a little bit of a lip for us to stand on. My kids will be able to come down here pretty safely without fear of falling in and getting injured. So I'm going to go back to the car now and get our equipment and my daughters, and we will see you soon. And it's wide enough that we can set up both cameras, or one camera and then use the other.
There's no way that thing's real. Can I throw the Magnum one?
Absolutely. I'll even grip one of the other pairs of gloves for you.
Oh, thank you. Oh, shoot.
Do you have the keys?
No, they're in the car.
You didn't lock the car, did you?
I did.
You're messing with me.
No. Okay.
Do you want to do the first throw?
Yeah. Oh, I don't know.
Now, I do one or two different things. Alright?
Thank you.
Hey, look, we already first one. Right. You can hold the magnet and throw it.
Okay.
Don't put your finger through the ball up.
Yeah.
Or you can just like swing it and fling it.
I think I'm gonna swing it. Where should I?
Just
Should I hit it?
out, anywhere you want.
Okay.
Daughter's choice.
I was so scared. That didn't go as far as I wanted. But
All over me.
oh, I'm pulling something. I think it's just it. Come on.
Stick one in the branch.
Oh, I can't get it up.
You already lost my magnet.
I'm sorry.
You know. It's coming.
Oh.
It's loose. I don't know. Do you want to keep pulling?
Oh, there's a little rock on it, but is it like chilling on there? Or is it magnetic? Sorry. Oh, I got something.
Look underneath. You got big rock.
That's
Probably.
exciting.
Probably a piece of metal that's corroded so much that you just can't tell what it is.
Yeah.
But you want your first.
Right here's in my way.
Do you want to keep throwing or?
I would like one more.
Since you bounced
before
on it?
I take the gloves off.
All right, and I will hold on to your catch.
Thank you. Oh, I got it. I just scared to pull too hard. And I'll just go for the room. That was such a good.
Yeah, the freight parking rope's up here, so you should be good. There are a lot of rocks.
Yeah. Thank you. Oh, okay. I got it stuck now. Hi. You want to grab me? Okay, I'm not made for this.
You what?
I'm not made for this.
Okay.
I'm going behind you. Thank you.
I do really want to try to get on that side, but with these branches sticking up here, it's a little scary. Just because of the increased chance of being hung up on something.
I got friends.
Definitely hung up on the branch. Sure, I would have lost the magazine.
Do you want me to move? You can get over here
I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to do yet. I'm going to put out this log a little bit. See. Successful recovery. That feels good.
How about with the blocking your camera?
No, you're fine.
Oh, look at the hands on her way. Oh, that's so cute. Oh, look at it go. What did you do?
I don't think this is such a great spot anymore. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, maybe we should.
All I've really got here is these little things that covered a little bit on our video when we were at Stanley Draper, but we lost that footage. I don't know if this is flakes of metal, part of the construction for the bridge that's just corroded so much over time you can't see it, but our waterways are full of that metallic junk. So, not sure what to do about it, but it is sometimes the only thing we pull up. Although Catherine found a couple of good rocks here. Given how many times I've got caught up on these rocks and that big tree stump that was in the way, I think maybe we should go around to another part of this area. There's a big lake right here and a river that comes through and the kayakers, and there's a boat dock area. Maybe we'll check one of those out and see if we can have it safer as far as losing our magnet. Yeah, do you want to keep going?
Yeah.
It's more fun than you think it is catching nothing, isn't it? Now, be careful, the rope's right in front of you, so if you step forward while you throw, you're going to feel it when the rope tries to jump out from under you.
Okay, I'm gonna try to throw it far. Ooh! Did I catch something or did it just happen? Where?
All over the dock that we're standing on.
No! Hey. Okay. Wanna go back on camera, do we?
Smells like I caught something. Hope it didn't fall off. Some fishing line and a rock. Definitely felt heavier than that. Yeah, our first video we came out here and we were over at Route 66 Park, which is over on the other side of the lake. It's where we caught that pair of vice grip pliers. Still, it feels heavy again here. I may just be getting tired. We've had pretty good luck at locations like this, just bobbing along the edge. I felt something clink there. That's a really beautiful spider web too, down there in the corner. It's pretty small. I've always had really bad arachnophobia, but I can still admire the beauty in the webs. If I throw this way, you can get the ducks and some of the background shots too.
I almost fell over.
You scared me.
Sorry. I was trying to film the ducky.
I wonder if I can throw all the way over there.
Can you tell me what it's on the zoom in? Is it that yellow part?
Yes.
Okay, I've been looking at that too.
I don't know if somebody lost a fishing rod or if there's some kind of gigantic Slim Jim wrapper. I mean, it's that kind of color. Or it's just possible one of the long reeds or grass that's growing around here. But I don't know. About I've got half a mind to walk over there and just reach down with the magnet.
Maybe you can walk around to the edge and get it.
Yeah, I think before we leave, if I don't figure it out before then. Yeah, like we did when we came over here. Almost made it. All the way across.
Almost used all your room.
Yeah, I had a moment of panic there, even though I was pretty sure I wasn't going to throw it all the way out.
Oh no, a man riding barefoot motorcycle. That's what he's doing.
I think my favorite ducks are the ones with the green heads, the green faces like that. I think your mom likes the ones that look more like vultures. I'll maybe throw out one more throw, and then I'm going to walk over there
Okay.
and see if whatever that is, see if it's magnetic. Or if I can get close enough to see it. The edge of that, it might be a little too far, like under.
Yeah.
There might be a little bit of a lip there, so I might not be able to see it, but I can at least try to catch it with the magnet. Last throw of the day. Which direction, girls?
That way.
Straight out?
Yeah.
So it doesn't get caught under me. Make sure we have a good throw. See, because of the sun.
Oh, I got sprayed from here.
little tiny flakes again. Yeah. I don't know how well that'll show up on that blue glove. Piece. Oh, there, it's standing up. So it is Halloween, and that's part of why we came over to this side of the city to that spooky bridge earlier, which almost turned out pretty spooky for us. But there's also a full moon tonight, and since we have a full moon every 28 days, every 4 weeks, that means that tonight's full moon, being the 31st of October, is the second full moon of the month, and that's called a blue moon. Well, as we walked from the car over here to this fishing pier, my daughter, the youngest one, looked down and found a blue moon bear cap. She thought that was a good sign for our fishing today. So I've got one last thing I'm going to do. There's this object over there that's really bugging me. I want to find out what it is. I can walk right over there. Fortunately, it's just grass and it's not very far. And maybe it'll catch on the magnet and we'll pull it up and show you what we found. It looks to me from here to either just be a reed, which is not going to be magnetic, or to be part of like an old tape measure. Not magnetic. It was just a really colorful reed. Come out of the ground and broken off and floated over here.
Well, at least now you know.
Alright, well, I hope you guys have, guys and girls, everyone. Hope everyone has a happy Halloween, and wherever you go, whatever you do, just take a moment to enjoy the beauty of nature around you. Next week, we're going to a Route 66 landmark. It's a landmark for Oklahoma, it's Route 66. It's a big surprise. I'm sure you're going to have a lot of fun. My daughters are very excited about it, and my wife had me put it off till next week so that she could be with us. See you then.
That guy's just been staring at us in that car. Look at that little guy.
The goose.
Yeah. Hi,
Goose, whatever it is.
handsome.